Okay, I read a book tonight called The Cycles of Intuition, a journey of insights, an inspiring story about business and life. And it's by I. Kostika. I'm reviewing this book, and it's actually a business book, but really the principles that are taught in this book can be used not only in business, but in your personal life as well. And it discusses how this father decides that he's going to retire and turn his small business over to his son. And in doing that, he tells his son some different values and principles to use along the way. And then throughout the book, there's different stories that happen in the lives of people that the father and son interact with, that they use the scenarios and the situations that happen to further develop their business and to create principles that they can use for their business. One of the principles that stuck out to me was the customer DNA, when they were talking about knowing what your customer wants, um, and being able to determine what that is and specialize it for that particular customer, because you know the DNA, just similar to the DNA that each of us have that's unique. So that was a very important principle in dealing with customers, and being customer focused. So these were things that the son brought up and thought of, and he put into a plan so that when he took over the business, he would be successful. Very good book as far as business wise, to help you, even if you're in a business or starting a business, just to help you develop a plan or a blueprint, per se, for your business. And then for your personal life too, the same principles could be applied and be used in personal relationships, just as the son did with his girlfriend, and asking her to marry him and all that after they had been together for so many years. So the different principles that were being used were applied in his personal life as well as in his business life. And I think that's very important. Overall, the book was a good read. I did like it. Um, the stories did go into probably more detail than I would have wanted them to go into. To maybe could have been condensed a little bit. And then I would have liked to have seen more pictures, in the sense of like diagrams or um, things like that, to remind you of the principles that were created. There were some like notes, but to have at the end of the book, I was expecting some type of model or formula to see, that shows the cycle of intuition. But overall, a good book. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good evening.